She, Aroha, I don't know her last name. Aroha, she like films. She's like she works on cameras.
Yeah.
And with Hahana, her 2 little girls made these designs. Yeah.
Main.
Yeah, so it's their own like brand. They're like twins. So yeah.
How old are they?
Bro, I don't even know. I think they're young. I think they're young as. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like pretty young.
That's amazing.
Yeah, hard.
Judah, how cool that there's this young movement of people finding a new niche like jobs and stuff, because for older people it's hard to understand and there's so much criticism towards social media, but there's this massive movement of people making a living, sharing content, doing cool stuff, and you're a part of this world.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, it gives like people hope to be like, you don't need to like follow one thing. You can always try a lot of cool things and new things, and you never know where you will be in life and where it will lead you. Yeah. And yeah, and I think it's just so cool because this like new era is just so on like social media, and it's like broad, and it's just so, yeah, it's just so cool and new, and it's kind of like easy to like get these kind of jobs where it's like online and that, because back in the days, like when Jimmy and them all started with content creating, like they found it way harder to be like to like actually make a living from it and stuff and that. And I think by the time I jumped on, I think that's when things started changing with social media, and it still is. It's still not like a big thing where everyone's still looking at it, but it's still like progressing into like brands and that, reaching out to like content creators and just anyone that's making videos online and stuff, and you can actually try and make a living from it. But I wouldn't recommend people just leave their jobs and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna be a content creator now and make money. It's not like that. It's actually really, really hard at the same time. Yeah.
Do you feel like once you like what helps people to reach more people? Like, is there a formula or something? Like, how does it work? Or even if you want to tell us a little bit about your journey and how it happened to you, because obviously, you know, a lot of people might not know how it becomes a thing.
Yeah. So I don't know if there is if there is a formula, it would probably be like good camera, like lighting, and like, you know,
lighting.
Yeah, the angles, the switching up angles. And like just music, like behind, like small things that you could make your videos look a bit better, like captions and stuff. Like captions didn't used to be a thing back in the days, but now it's become like a thing because of what do you call it? The people impaired hearing.
Accessibility.
And like it's been such a cool thing as well, because so that people can follow along with their journeys as well. And like my sister met one guy, so I feel like I'm going off on like a whole go. My sister met this one guy that was impaired as well, and he was like, man, I love your sister's content and stuff. And I was like, what the? Like, that's buzzy that like all kind of like people, diverse people, and you know, like watching her videos and stuff. So I say that that's kind of like the formula, was like doing like small things like that. And I guess like for me, what I would say is just be real, like be yourself, be real, and I guess it'll just follow. You're either funny or you're not, or you're like either cool, you got a cool vibe, or you don't. So I'd say just like be real, be yourself, and just have fun with it. Do it for the right reasons, and
I'll tell you what, the subtitles thing that you were mentioning, what I noticed is that more than ever, my cell phone is on silent mode. So sometimes I'm not even using the audio. Like I get caught up just interacting with the subtitles.
Yeah,
you know,
really?
Like
I do that.
I'm doing something, or like I'm on a mission, and then I'm looking at my phone, and then like
you're reading the titles.
I don't even bother the audio a lot of the times. Yeah,
it's buzzy.
Crazy, I do it, and we care a lot about the subtitles for our clips and stuff, especially when it comes to writing the Māori words. We have a dear friend who helps us with that, and sometimes I send Maddie an audio. Maddie, can you help me here? Again, because like if you, I believe that that's the way to go. You know, like who knows what the person who is watching knows. You know, like don't take it for granted. You know, like we say whānau, but it could be someone from the US that loves indigenous culture but have no clue about what it is, and then suddenly you just taught something just by explaining what it is. You know, like so. We care about that stuff, and you're right, accessibility, like you're always trying to reach more people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How did you, can you take us back to the beginning? Like, did you obviously started doing TikToks? Please tell me it was like, dun, dun, dun.
No, that came in though. That came in, bro. I feel like dance trends back then were way better than what it is now. Like just the songs in that were just such a vibe. But back in, I think it was, I left school 2018, took a gap year, and I was working as a swimming instructor. So I was teaching.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, right. You wouldn't think so. Me teaching kids how to swim and stuff.
We would.
That's amazing.
We would think so.
But yeah, I loved that. I loved teaching kids how to swim and stuff, and it was such like a fun thing because I love like rangatai. Like I love doing things with kids and stuff, and you know they're our future. So yeah, so that was cool to do. And as I was going in 2019, going to work, my niece brought up the app, and she was like, you know, kind of like musically, like, you know, with the sounds and like going like this and stuff. And then I was just like, she's kind of cringe. But I was like, looked at the app and I was like, man, I should give it a go. And I just chucked up like some videos, and then
Aroha, let me get this straight. So you were trying to outdance your mates? Is that what I'm hearing? That's what we all heard, right?
it just...
You were trying to Dougie or whatever better than your 8-year-old niece? Or?
Yeah. No. Nah, but it's just like, kids, it just looks weird when they're doing it, but then you jump on the app and you actually look at it and you're like, wait, it's actually not that bad, you know? And honestly, shout out to my niece, Delana. Because look where we're at now.
Yeah, Delana. We made it, girl. we made it.
Thank you. But honestly, she'll be really good at content creating as well if she ever goes into that pathway. But
you've set the mark.
But yeah, anyway, she got me into it, and then I was like, oh, cool. Started making some videos, and like before I went to work, I'd make videos or just random ass videos, bro, like random ass, and then started posting it, and then people started liking it, and I was like, what the heck? And I like made a skit about like please 10-7, like doing like a skit about like, oh, we're in like South Auckland, and like that like blew up and stuff, and like with the trends, and I was like, bro, this is actually really fun. So that's just how it started. It just started off becoming fun and stuff, and making skits and just random, like opening up a corn beef can. I thought that was cool, and then that actually got a lot of like likes and stuff, and I was like, this is random.
Was that the first one? Do you remember the first one that you were?
I don't want to remember the first one. Yeah, it is. Come on. It is. It was exactly like one Easter, like one of these ones. Yeah, to a song, I think, and I was like being an idiot. And like, I think one of the...
You mean you were being yourself?
Yeah, pretty much. And he was like, where are you? Like, there was like a trend that said like, where are you from? And we were like, New Zealand, Auckland, New Zealand. And they were like, what do you like to eat? And I was like, pies. And like, yeah, it was like some trend like that. That was like the other one that I posted like when I first started. Yeah. But yeah, and then from there... I met up with some mates that Aaron Isaac, I don't know if he's still making content, but he started making content, hit me up, and we're like, yeah, let's make some content and stuff. And then met his cousin Nixon, who we still work with today. And jam content together, and it's crazy, like it's so crazy because the second time we hung out with Nixon, he was like, bro, we could actually do something with this. Like we could try, like, you know, like actually make like a big thing out of it. And we were like, and I was like, looked at him and I was like, yeah, let's go then. So we started meeting up all the time and like making videos with each other and stuff. And then that's when we got hit up from Hahana. And funny story, we got hit up by them, and I was like, he goes, did you get hit up by a place called Hahana? And I go, yeah. He goes, oh yeah, we should do the interview. And I was like, yeah, should we? Because I've never heard of them, and I was like, oh man, like I didn't think I was good enough to be on like interviewed and stuff, because I was like, bro, I only got like 70K, like that's like nothing. Like, you know, I don't got any of like these brand deals. I don't and stuff. Like, I didn't think I was like ready to be like interviewed. I was like, why would they want to interview us for? And he's like, nah, let's do it. And I go, fuck, okay. So then we messaged him back and we were like, can we do the interview together? And they're like, yeah, sure. Do you guys want to fly down to Whanganui? And I was like, yeah, let's fly down to Whanganui. And I've never been on a plane, so this was like my first time being like flown on a plane.
Cool.
So like that was so cool. I loved it. And then as soon as we landed, met them, bro, it felt like our aunties and our uncles, like Vicky and like Sunny Natai. Amazing people. And like we just clicked straight away. Like there was this whānau and we're like, bro, this is so mean. And then we did our interview and stuff, and then the next day she was like, do you guys get paid for this? We're like, nah, we don't really get paid for this. We just do it for fun. She goes, wow, do you guys want to like jump on and like, you know, and offered us a job? And we're like, oh, are we getting paid? And like, because we couldn't just leave our jobs, you know, like we got to pay the bills, we got to live, and we were like just fresh out of high school and stuff. And she's like, yeah, man. And I was like, okay. And me and Nixon were like,
what the hell just happened?
Yeah. We're like, you're joking. You want us to make like videos like promoting Te Reo Māori and everything Māori, you know? And that was the start of our journey. And we were like, yeah, of course. Like, yeah, we'd love to. And then like we handed in like 2 weeks, and then we were on the plane. We were sitting at the airport, and then we're like, bro, we just did it. Bro, we're like crazy. We're like,
we cracked it.
Yeah, we're like actuals. Like we're like, we just cracked it. Are we actually like doing this like basically like full time, you know? Yeah. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, whoa. We were like, bro, that was like a highlight memory of my life, because that was a turning point. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I am today. So shout out to Hahana.
Shout out to
bro,
Hahana.
you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. And to this day, still going strong, and you know, and I just love the kaupapa around it and stuff, and they've helped me so much with my journey and like learning Te Reo Māori and embracing the culture and stuff, you know. And yeah, I don't want to cry because I always get like emotional talking about them, but yeah, I love them so much.
He mihi nui kia rātou. That's so inspiring, and that's so cool to know that there are like beautiful people out there that are pulling our rangatahi up as well.
Yeah.
So in this case, like it's a channel that goes after people who are already making content, and then they collaborate, they bring them to their channel. Is that right? Am I understanding it right?
Yeah. So like Hana, like they're like based on like online, and then they make webisode series about like just everything to do with Māori and everything Māori and stuff, and then they get like content creators like ourselves, and we'll brought out other mates on like Michaela, Georgia, Uncle Tex, Uncle Jack and stuff, and we all like collaborate with each other and like and just create content with them, just everything about Māori, and like making rangatahi like feel comfortable to speak Māori and to be Māori, because like look, I don't know everything Māori, and I muck up my words all the time and stuff and that, you know, and just making like educating them and making sure that like they have the right to speak Māori and like to learn Māori, and everyone can embrace it. You know, and it's been so cool, because a lot of rangatahi come up to us and they're like, bro, we love Hahana and we love what you guys do and stuff. We love the videos and stuff. You guys are crack up, and and it's cool I think it's just a cool thing to be a part of.
And you mentioned the branding, like, because when came here, he was telling us that TikTok, you cannot monetize in New Zealand. No. So that's it was
interesting.
Bro, it's cracker, because a lot of people come up to me like, do you get paid from TikTok? And I'm like, nah.
Not from TikTok. But as you were saying, like, you can do collaborations. Is that how it works? So again, because we have so many, usually, not being judgmental, but that's the demographics, usually older people don't understand that there is a massive market online, that everything that you're saying has money happening, you know, like, and there's brands and stuff. So what is the way? Like, do people reach out to you and come and say, hey, we have this product, we have these brands, and then they collaborate? Is that how it works? Is that a way to monetize on social media when you're in New Zealand and you cannot actually monetize from your viewership? So a lot of brands like hit you up and stuff, like, I don't know, like McDonald's or like Ola or something. There's a few brands that I've like worked with, and Burger King and whatnot. They'll just hit you up through email and stuff, and they'll come with like a brief on like what they're looking for, and like what they're like, oh, we think that you'll fit well with this and stuff, and
yeah, and now just it's kind of like we call them campaigns. Some of them are campaigns, partnerships, or collaborations and stuff, depending on what kind of like mahi we're doing with them. And that's like a way that you can make money from online stuff, and that's majority of the way that I do as well. And like just contracted work, like with Hahana, like I contract with them to be able to do mahi with them and stuff. And like other like media stuff, like might get hit up for like a show or something, and they were like, oh, can you be like a presenter on here? And I'm like, yeah, of course, let's go. Yeah, I'd love to do that. And and then they'll just send a contract through, and you know, and
it's cool because you're not exclusive, right? You have authority over your image and what you choose to do, right?
Hard out. So like I've turned some contracts down because I'm like, that doesn't fit with me.
I mean,
are you watching my content? Look, sometimes it's like out of it, like some brands that hit you up and you're like, that doesn't fit me. Obviously, I wouldn't do that. Like, you know, but everyone that I've worked with, they've all been me. Yeah, so yeah.
Nice.
I imagine you mentioned some of your other homies before.
Yeah.
What is that like when all of you guys are together? Like, is it just non-stop laughter?
Yeah, hard out. So like, especially with like Hahana, bro, it's like a meeting your cousins and hanging around, bro. Honestly, spitting yarns and just like having the best time of your life and just like creating content and stuff, and it's so fun. Yeah, it's like it just doesn't feel like work.
All right then.
Yeah.
Real serious question.
Yeah.
Who's the funniest?
Uncle Jack. Uncle Jack.
He'd be funny.
Honestly, actuals, I didn't even have to think about that. Uncle Jack, he is like, oh man, you should hang out with him. He's honestly, hands down, I reckon, the funniest out of
Maybe
everyone.
you should bring him back to the podcast next time you can visit.
Yeah, well, I mean, Uncle, if you're watching.
No my brother, no my.
Come, bro, it's us. But yeah, he's honestly hilarious. I don't know how he does his jokes, bro. It's like, he's so quick with it too. Yeah.
I was supposed to get you some Kinners.
Fresh ones?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I don't like the ones that the punnets say. I don't like those ones.
Yeah, I was watching your video with them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Because I was like...
It was an experience?
Yeah. I had it and I was like, wait, this is mean, bro. It's like, bro, only fresh way, the fresh is the way. And I was like, yo, this is so good. Yeah, nah, punnet ones.
Because I seen your video of you guys in Waitangi and it was funny. It was like a kina on a bread.
Yeah.
And a chowder on a bread. And hangi on a bread.
We love our carbs, eh? We love our carbs. But yeah, yeah. Yep.
Just fresh.
And you just came back from a cool trip overseas?
Yeah, Thailand.
Thailand.
That was sick, eh? Like I didn't really post much while I was over there and that because I was like
soaking it in.
Hard out.
Yeah,
and plus it's like social media is like my life. I kind of want to have like a break, you know. And we were gone for a month with my mates and stuff. And honestly, every day was like back to back. We're doing something. So I was like, I'm such a perfectionist.
Put the phone down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy the moment.
Actuals. And I'm like such a perfectionist when it comes to like posting my stuff too. So I was like, I don't have enough time to be doing this. Like we sat for like, I think we were in Bangkok for the first like 5 days or a week or something. And we sat down on like the 3rd day and we stayed home the whole day just like doing our like posters and stuff because we were exhausted. And like that took me like, I think like 4 to 6 hours just to do stories. And I was like, that's ridiculous. Like
I've come to another part of the world and I'm doing my same.
Yeah.
Could be doing that at home.
Yeah. So I was just like, no, I'm just gonna like not post as much and just like go live and stuff. And it's not every day gonna be in Thailand and stuff, but Thailand was absolutely amazing.
Favorite experience while you're over there?
One of them was one of my mates jumped in the ring. And they have like, and we were in like PP Island, and they have like these like bars in the islands and stuff, and they have like the rings in it, and they have like Muay Thai fighters, and then they got like picked random people that want to fight, and they
just put your hand up. And
and they match.
Boy or girl?
Girl.
You girl.
Yeah, hard Tash. And they just pair each other up, and then they fight and stuff. And now like, gee, you should go, because at the moment lucky about it. But I'm kind of training boxing at the moment.
Oh,
just
yep.
training. Cardio, amazing.
Yep.
Die though every time I go to training. Just dying.
Good stress relief too.
Yeah, hard out. So shout out to Salt Gym. Y'all are amazing. And like, yeah. And the cardio in there is just crazy. So they were all telling me, jump in. I go, I can't have my first fight at this bar. We were all,
Good story. Good story.
I know, it's a great story, but I was like, some of these people don't know how to fight. Like, imagine me jumping in there.
Because I'm mean.
And me getting hiding. No. Imagine me jumping in there and giving someone a hiding, you know? I'm like, no. Because I don't like losing, so I won't lose. Like, so my mate was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll jump in. And I was like, actually? She was like, yeah. And like, I didn't expect that for my mate to be like, yeah, let's jump in and go in the ring. Like, they're not like fighters. And I was like, whoa, let's go. So we got it all ready and stuff, and I was like a corner man, and our other mate was like the videographer and stuff, and then she jumped in, bro. She did mean. I was telling her, I'm so proud of you, bro. This is so good. Cool. And then she'll come out and I'll like give her some advice. Yeah, just hit her off a 1-2. Yeah. And then
Pep talks.
Yeah. And they her and this other girl had a draw, so it was mean. And then you just win buckets of alcohol, and then actually, and then you go out again and go to the next bar.
So do you drink beer?
I love beer.
Did you drink Chang while you were there?
Yes.
So
yeah.
That's unregulated, eh?
What's that?
So most beers, like in Western countries, they're regulated, so they'll be like 7%.
Yeah.
Chang's not regulated. So I only know about this through my brother. So they don't regulate the amount of alcohol that's in them. So all three of us might have a Chang bottle out of the same box.
Yeah.
But yours might be 14%, Leo's might be 1, and mine might be a 3.
You're joking.
No.
No wonder they have a ring in the bar and people...
Yeah. So
there you go. That
it's cool.
explains.
Like my little brother told me about this while he's living over there, and he's been to Thailand a million times, but he's like, yeah, Chang roulette. So you buy one box of beers or whatever, and one of your mates is just going to get maggot blackout, and then we'll be completely sober because we've got 1%ers over here and you're on the 14s, but from the same box.
I did not know that.
Shout out, Chang.
Chang.
Bro. Is that why part of sometimes it tasted different? Sometimes it was hitting and sometimes it wasn't. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, apparently because it's unregulated. So,
bro, that's so out of it. I did not know that. And we love Chang. Like, Chang was actually really nice beer to drink.
Yeah.
Like before I didn't even like beer. I thought it was yuck.
But when you're in, like, the temperature's different, the whole climate.
Yeah.
And I saw you went to Bali as well.
Yeah. We went to Bali for a week. Bro.
And drunk some bintangs.
Yeah. Is that?
Yeah, that's there.
Is it not? Is that regulated or?
I have no idea. Bali's a whole nother.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, bintang was mean. I think I like Chang more though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chang was more nice to taste the beer. Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw you and your friends in like a weird bird nest thing over like rice paddy fields. What was going on there, bruh?
Did you see the video?
I was like, I need some friends like that.
I haven't seen it. You're going to tell me. What was it?
So there's like this bird nest and we're like acting like birds. We're like, and I did like this voiceover and I was like, 2 kiwi birds found not in their natural habitats in Bali. Or something like that. And bro, you know what? Funny story why we did that is like on the trip when we were in clubs and stuff, we didn't want to like some guys were like harassing like some of the girls, you know. But and our version was like, we'll act like idiots so that they want to come near us. So they were like acting like birds and like dinosaurs and stuff so that they want to come. And it's like just an inside joke, and we're like, yeah, now we always do that and stuff. And we're like, far out. If our future partners don't do that, they're not for us.
Yeah, you're not the one.
You're not the one.
Right. That's a good tip for the girls out there.
Yeah.
Surfing at the bars.
Straight up.
Rock up the dinosaur.
Yeah, act like that and they won't approach you.
So how do you How do you act if you do want them to approach you? Asking for a friend, obviously.
I wouldn't know because most of the time I'm like this, or I'm dancing, so I'm not taking notice. Eh? Someone's staring at me. What are you staring at?
Not my problem.
Yeah, actually.
Can you? Great.
Sorry.
Something wrong with your eyes, Al.
Yeah.
Can you? I was actually thinking about the opposite. Can you give me a little bit of dinosaur? I would love to learn.
Dinosaur?
Yeah,
Like,
can you give me a little?
Oh, you just feel like.
Do you get that like claw handshake?
And then like, we like act like we're going out of the shower, like very straight up.
There you go, ladies, attention.
And that's how you scare people off, guys. So
Nice.
well, yeah, that's how we do it.
True story.
Thank you. True story.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about the cover because I saw a little clip. Did you have some cover?
Oh,
right?
Carver.
It was one of the first clips that I saw when
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
overseas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that nice? Was it good? I haven't tried it. Eh?
Yeah, it's like I don't even know how to describe it. People say muddy water, so I'd say yeah, that's probably close to what it tastes like. Yeah, that was all good. So I was over there for workshop for climate change and stuff and social media advocates in that.
Oh, cool.
And that was so cool to be a part of in that. And then we went to this village and they were serving kava to us, and this was my first time, and I was like drinking. I was like, whoa. And then they just kept on coming. And I was like, okay, all good. I'm such like I won't back down from things. So I'm like, yeah, okay, keep on going. And bro, I handle myself pretty good because apparently you're supposed to like
Trip.
Yeah, and just like be like dazed and stuff. And I was like, nah, I'm
It's
all
all
good.
good.
Yeah.
Nice. Have you had it, Maddie?
I've like had a sip. I haven't like had. I've got I've got friends here who have had kava ceremonies and stuff.
Oh, cool.
You can order it online and stuff now too.
Yeah.
eh?
I think you can just get it at some shop. I don't know what shop, but it's not.
There's
it's
a
not too
place
hard.
in Huntley, I think. I might have to check it out on Friday.
Yes,
They
yes.
just opened, the kava something.
Fala something. I forgot his name. He's
Mellowdown told us about it, eh? The shop in Auckland. I think there's a big one when Mellowdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a big cover.
yeah. I think he was on. Was it like a cover podcast as well? He was on.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
Isn't it his podcast?
His
Is it-
own podcast. Yeah.
Oh, it's his own podcast.
Cover and-
Corner.
yeah.
Corner.
Oh, true.
I think he does like, I don't know if it's a season kind of thing or if he takes a break every now and then.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he was saying.
Sweet Mellow Downs, hit us up, bro.
Yeah.
We're keen to try some kava.
Have you not tried cover?
I haven't yet. I would love to. Yeah, I heard great things that it's quite calming and you know,
Yeah,
gets
yeah.
you grounded and stuff. So yeah, I would love to try.
Such a cool experience
Yeah?
too, I reckon. Yeah, it's such a cool experience.
I got something for Judah. Can you tell?
yes.
Can you tell what we did on Saturday?
Cool.
Please?
So on Saturday we went over to Kirikiriroa to watch the Tainui Regional Kapaka competition.
Yep.
And tautoko a couple of our friends, Mike and Billy, who were standing with some of our whānau from Hauraki ko Whānau. And he mihi nui ki a koutou whānau, you guys were amazing. So while we were there, of course, we had to go check out all the kai stores and some of the markets. And
Yeah.
our homies at Soil and Sand.
Look at this. We met.
Oh,
we
tough.
met at Waitangi.
Yeah.
Stephen and Charlie, and then Stephen gave us some beautiful hats to give it on the show. So one is for you.
When I'm like staring at the head on the table and I'm like,
Yeah. And
Is
look,
that available?
man, and look at this. How cool. Sorry.
It's got like it.
no, I'm like,
No, this one is yours. So I just want to show it how, like, I just
I'm
want
like,
to
look at this. I'm like, isn't that tapu to put a portai on?
It's still in the package though, so
That one is yours, Judah. It's all good. But
Oh,
then-
really?
Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
one is
that's
yours.
yours.
I just want to show how,
One love. Next year.
Yeah, how cool this is, man. Look at this.
look, it's got a little like.
Yeah, so you can protect your
Oh,
neck
tough.
from the sun. These guys are so onto it.
Bro, my
Shout
dad.
out to Stephen and Charlie. They were so cool. They want to come to our show as well. But look at this.
Oh,
So you don't get your neck
Bro, this
burns.
is sick.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna give one to the audience, and the one obviously it's for Judah. pick one of these stickers and we're going to give the other one to the audience. Fair enough. You can choose. But look at this. How cool.
Soil and Sand, they're amazing. They've got some amazing giwas. I don't know if you can see Taylor's get up as well. Yay.
Tough.
Got yours? Chose your sticker?
Yes.
Man.
Yes,
Thank you.
Taylor. Look at that jacket.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, turn around, Taylor. The back. That's amazing. Have you seen it?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I was eyeing him out when he was wearing. I was like, fuck,
Yeah,
that's
better
such
not
a
take
tough
that off,
jacket.
Taylor. Might
Yeah,
go
don't.
for a little hikoi.
Yeah, don't.
So you
Don't.
guys, so you guys watching us, just carry on watching. At some stage, I'm gonna say a word or something that you gotta type on the live chat, and the first person who does, we're gonna send it to you. A beautiful Soil and Sand hat and a cool sticker. That one is for Judah. That's the cool thing that I appreciate about going to these events, you know, because coming from Brazil, Judah, it was such a privilege to learn about Aotearoa's culture, because I remember at the start a lot of people saying, oh, New Zealand actually, like, it doesn't have a strong cultural background. And I'm like, oh, really? It doesn't. And then I realized that it was a bit of a racist kind of thing to say, because Māori culture is one of the most beautiful things that I've ever learned about. And then we're lucky to be friends with Maddie and so many cool people in the community who tells us about things that are happening. And then there's always this cool thing about the kai and the clothing and the education behind it. You know, there's always something behind it. It's not just like a brand or something. Like there's always a
But you guys have really, you know, there's, well, you've just been to Thailand, you've just been to Indonesia.
Yeah.
And, you know, when in Rome, be a Roman. So it's interesting that our culture on the global stage, you know, like we've got people all around the world doing kapaka and sharing our culture. And then yet here at home, we don't have, you know, it's a bit of a split. We don't have everyone supporting our culture now, which you would understand from the content that you create and trying to empower rangatahi to be proud. To be proud in their culture, and whether you're Māori or not Māori, like this is Aotearoa, so your mahi's amazing, but these guys have really, I suppose, assimilated themselves, for lack of a better word, and come to total our culture. So they've been to Moko Kauai with us, Moko Papa at the marae, and Pōwhiri and this and that, and they're always here to like learn and total or the kaupapa, you know.
Yeah, hard.
Yeah.
But definitely over Thailand, like they're like heavy as in their culture, you know what I mean? Like, and everything there, like even their like their artifacts and stuff. Like, you know, like you got big ass Buddhas, and like their structures are very like different as well. And like I can kind of see it when you come home, and it's just like we got such a beautiful culture. Like me and my mates were talking about that overseas. It's such a cool culture, and we were embracing into the Thailand culture and getting like, you know, Savatika, you know, learning all their like language and trying to like embrace into their culture as well. Whereas we come home and like no one really wants to learn to do Māori and stuff, and they don't want to put that through, and you know, and foreigners and stuff, they ain't, you know, like the media and stuff and everyone in Aotearoa ain't like putting that onto the foreigners that we have culture here, you know, like some of them might just come to New Zealand like not see as much Māori then there could be, you know, like it could be way more.
There could be a lot more,
way more.
But I do think like our tourists who do come to Aotearoa are actually seeking that cultural experience. So they are going out of their way to go to Whakarewarewa and Rotorua and navigate all these amazing wāhi tapu that we know about. But I suppose, like our schooling system, for instance, like in the schools and just like everyday New Zealand society, it's not normal.
Yeah, hard. And it's not like throughout, where it's like you said, they're seeking where they go to Rotorua, where it should be throughout. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like the whole culture should be like in Thailand, you go everywhere and there's like, you can see the culture everywhere, you know? And then Māori's such a beautiful culture that I think it should be embraced everywhere, not just at the certain places, you know? And I think that's so kind of sad. And me and my mates were like, because they're like Fijian, Indian and South African and stuff, and they're like, bro, back home, like we wish that it was like more like this, like, you know, embracing into the te reo Māori and like the whole atmosphere of Māori and stuff. And I was like, straight up, I reckon, honestly, it would be so cool for it to be like that.
Sorry. No, you go.
What about, because you're Cook Island Māori?
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you speak your own, is that your mum or dad's side?
Both.
It's all right, girl. My mum and dad whakapapa back to the same marae too. Keep them bloodline strong.
Yeah, actuals, hey. I don't know what's up with these freaking Islanders and Māori. So.
That's why we're so good looking at.
Hi, actuals. That's why you look like your cousins and your other cousins on the other side, eh? Far out.
Everyone goes, oh yeah, you're definitely a so-and-so.
But yeah, I'm full kind of Māori and yeah, like full as Mau. And both of my siblings, I have one full sister and the rest of my siblings are Māori in that. So they're from up north, Ngāpui, yeah, and I don't even know the rest. Yeah, other ones as well. And I'm just like, whoa, that's so cool. So we got brought up around them, so that's why I'm more Māori than I am Cook Island. Yeah. And that's why I don't know what it is, but I just love everything Māori. And like the connection between like the Cook Islands and the Māori, it's so similar. Just even in the language itself, like, you know, and it's so cool. It's so cool. And even going back to Raro and stuff, that was amazing to be there in that. So it's so cool to go there and come home. Like, I love both of them, but I think I probably would stay in Aotearoa.
Was it something that in your upbringing you were receiving all the information? Like, was it something that it was at home, like the love for the culture and the thing with embracing it, or did you notice that your parents and maybe grandparents suffered from that thing that we hear so often of like, oh, don't speak Māori, don't celebrate your culture?
Yeah. I don't even know, eh? My mum didn't, like, she speaks Cook Island, so she was born in Raro. So she speaks Cook Island only when we're doing something wrong. Or
I used to do that to my kids. Was it always in public too?
Yeah. Oh, bro, yeah. You can do that. She does it in public and just at home and just like she doesn't hear, like, if I'm not listening, she's like, Jada, hurry up. I don't even know how to say it in Cook Island, but she's like saying in Cook Island, da 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 da, mototo poko. It means like you're not hiding and stuff. See, I know that one.
I learned that first time.
Yeah. So like she's just arguing to me in Cook Island. Oh, bro, when you meet like the family, when you go like to like the aunties or whatever's houses that she's introducing to you, introducing myself, because my name's really long. It's Juda Ngātamene Ngā Tokoro Kailang Parima, and my last name Miti Te Okura.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's real long. And she goes,
so do you have 2 cards for your license?
Nah. Bro, my name doesn't even fit on the license, bro. It's cut off. You should see my passport. Like, one guy in like Thailand was like, can you say your whole name? And I was like, sitting there like, oh yeah. So yeah, and when my mum takes me to meet the family and stuff, she's like, kia ora nā, this is Ngātamene, this is Ngātamene, say my island name and stuff. And I'm like, oh yeah, because I'm like, no, my name's Judah, and she just like says my island name to everyone, and then I go to another family, and they're like, oh, this is Ngā Tokoro, say my other name, because like different families like know that names from that family and stuff, and it just buzzes me out because I always got whakama about it. I'm like, Mom, shush, my name's Judah, just say my name's Judah, and but now it's like it's what it is. I'm like, oh, it's cool.
But you understand the mana that your name must carry, obviously.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think as a kid, you're just like, come on, Mum, I want to go. Why do I have to sit here?
My kids go to Ikura Māori.
Yeah.
And so now they've got, like, they're surrounded by tamariki with, like, amazing, beautiful, like, Māori ingoa. Yeah. And they're like, oh, Mum, why didn't you give us Māori names? I'm like, because you're born in Australia and I didn't want anyone to murder your names, okay? So you got Pākehā names. And they're like, oh. But when they did start, they like, what's my name in Māori? And I'm like, oh, I don't know if there is a Māori kupu for Mason.
Mason net.
Meihana. Yeah. It's funny, I put all of the names into this name translator thing, and it's like Keitana, Meihana, Ahitana, and I was like, that's totally made up, but yeah, we're going to roll with that.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, now I only want to name my kids like Māori or Cook Island names. Like, that's way better than John. No offense to any Johns out there.
JP.
But you know, like
Māori.
yeah. And it's like this sounds better, like Aroa. Like, you know, so much meaning behind that name. You know, love. I love to name my kid like all those, like, you know, all those cool Māori and Kokana names. It's just, yeah, like you said, it carries a lot of mana behind it, and you know.
Do you have a big whānau? Big family? Like kids and all that stuff?
Nah, just me. I'm an only child.
Oh, I know. I'm sure it's a big family, but I mean, the close ones, like, are you surrounded by kids all over, and like, is it one of those big families that there's always the meetings and the...
Yeah, we have a big family. We have a massive family on both sides of my family. But like I have like 10 siblings, I think. 10 siblings and stuff. And the oldest, they all have heaps of kids. I don't know. They get it from mum, I think, just popping out heaps of kids, you know.
Where are you in the line of tamariki in your whānau?
So for mum, I'm the youngest, so out of 6, I think. And then for dad, I'm like the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Middle child, but the best child, okay? I'm just saying. But yeah, we have a big family, and I have heaps of nieces and nephews that I like grew up with.
Yeah.
So like, you know, your 6-year-old.
Do you have any nieces nieces that are younger than you?
Young.
I mean, older than you? Sorry.
Older. Yeah.
Older.
God.
Yeah, and then I like cheer our cousin. I'm like, no, I'm your auntie. Yeah. I'm your auntie. Yeah, I'm not your cousin. yeah. I have heaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have heaps of cousins now older than me, so they got heaps of kids and stuff, and you're just like, oh my God.
I've got a few nieces and nephews who are like, you know, approaching adulthood. Well, they have jobs and stuff now.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, hey, Maddie. And I'm like, shh, it's Auntie Maddie.
Yeah. Hard out. I say that to all my nieces and nephews too. I'm like, they're like, hi, Judah. And I'm like, excuse me? Auntie Judah?
Yeah.
Make sure you get there right. You put that auntie in there. I ain't your friend. Don't talk to me like we're all on the same level, bro.
I'll still kick your ass into this week. Come at me.
Hard out.
Do they come and talk to you about your content and the things that you create? Do they have their own accounts as well?
Yeah. They all jam their own accounts and stuff in there. And yeah, we yarn about it. They're like, oh my gosh, Andy, you went here. And I'm like, yeah. And
That's so cool.
Yeah, hard out. And yeah. So they don't really talk about, like, we don't really like yarn about it all the time. They always just know that I'm real busy. Like, I'm barely home sometimes. I'm always like, look, I'm here now. And then,
So before you kind of stumbled upon content creating, did you have some sort of like goal or aspiration or somewhere where you were kind of going to, or you just floundering about like,
Teaching kids how to swim?
Yeah. So in high school, like, my whole idea was like, I'm going to go to uni, I'm going to get a conjoint degree, I'm going to be a physical education teacher, and I'm going to work in business, majoring in marketing and stuff.
wow, that is like massive plans for a 15-year-old.
Yo, actuals. So on my last year of high school, I was like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I was like fixated. I told my teachers, I was like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do, sir. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Because I was like, PE teachers, like, in high school, they just got me. Like, I loved sports. Like, basically every brown person loves sports, and
it's just our natural athletic ability.
Hard out, and you know, sometimes you'll don't do this, kids, but wagging. Sometimes you're wagging someone else just to go to sports and stuff.
At least go do some sports, right? If you're about to go
I reckon they should just not put like sports and arts. Like, we're also us Polynesians and Māori, we're musically talented.
Yeah,
we're naturally gifted with our hands. Why are they in competition with the things of like NCEA credits, like maths, English, science? They spread it out a little bit, whānau.
Yeah, hard out. And I mean, look, you can make a career out of it today. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I mean, look at you.
hard. Don't know how I got here, but I got here.
Just being your authentic self, Kare. That's me.
Yeah.
And yeah, so in high school, like, that was my plan. And then, bro, like, when you're going into studies, and I was like, stop this, fuck this, bro, I don't want to do this anymore. Studying was just, I was like, bro, so much pressure on you, and like trying to get all these credits and stuff. I was like, I'm sick of this, I want to go now. And I like failed economics, but I just passed NCA. And and I was like, nah, I'm taking a gap year. I'm going to take a gap year, I don't care. I'm just going to take a gap year, and then if I want to go uni, I'll go the following year. And I was like, oh, sweet, I can always go to uni. And I was like, yeah, sweet, I'm going to do my swimming instructor and teach kids how to swim. And yeah, and then from there.
Is that because you're a naturally talented swimmer as well?
Yeah, in primary I got like second in so many sports. Freestyle.
And belly flopping.
Yeah, actuals. I was like, I'm a decent swimmer. I wasn't the best, like not Olympic swimmer, but yeah, I'm a decent swimmer, and I just thought like I want to be around kids. Why not? Came up on Seek. Let's get a job because Mum's hassling me about helping with the bills. So go get a job.
That's legitimately how like most people fall into first careers, eh?
Yeah.
Mum's on your ass.
Yeah, actuals, like we're in high school. She's like, you got to get a job, bro. You need help out with the bills. I was like, okay. I was like on job seek, swimming instructor, and I was like, okay. And I went to the interview and they loved me, so I was like, oh, cool. And I got a job with them, and I loved it, absolutely loved it. And yeah, so if any kids want to learn how to swim, I'm never free to teach you guys. But hey, if social media never works out for me, I'll teach you guys how to swim, bro.
I've got some kids available if you want to do some like swimming content videos.
That'd actually be funny, hey, coming down. All right, guys, we're gonna learn how to swim today.
In a puddle.
Oh, nice, actuals. One of those warehouse like inflatable pools.
Inflatable pools. Yeah.
All right, guys. Yep. Kick. Yeah.
Okay, but you said yes.
Judah, you said that first time you got paid doing content, you had the feeling of like I made it kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
How about when you got the TikToker of the year?
Bro, like that was also crazy as well, because I was just like, because I didn't even promote it that much. Like all my family knew it, and I chucked it up and stuff. And then when I got it, I was shocked, because to be honest, I'm such like a person that everyone deserves it and stuff. And like my bro Oos, like he works so hard too, and we're both together like making content with each other and stuff. And like, to be honest, I thought he was gonna get it, because I was like, because I see how much work he puts in and stuff, and just surrounded by creative people a day, and like, why wouldn't you want your mates to win and that as well? And so like when I got it, I was like, whoa, that's so, like, it just blew my mind. And it's so cool to know that I got such a great support group, like, shout out to you guys. You guys are the best, and like have been carrying me these whole years. Like, look, I wouldn't have been able to be here or like be doing this full time without the supporters that I have, And to get that was a crazy award. Like bro, we went back to like the hotel, and I was like standing there, I was like, gee, what just happened? And one's like, bro, you just won. I was like, bro, this is crazy. But yeah,
just surreal.
So real. Especially like because I've been doing it for a long time and stuff, and then like to be recognized, to be of like all the work that I've done and stuff, and it for me it's just like I didn't do it alone. I did it with like Hahana. I wouldn't have got the award. Like Nix and all my boys and stuff, I wouldn't have got their award. Like, so I'm very grateful, and very grateful for everyone that's been on this journey with me. And yeah, it's very grateful for my supporters, because yeah, that was sick, bro.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So at the moment, what, 850,000
followers
on TikTok,
yeah.
something like that?
Yeah.
That's massive.
Yeah, it's I'm such like it's not good enough, because I took a break off in Thailand, so I kind of lost a few followers, which is all good, because I think they're like, my mental health is important as well, to be able to like just actually enjoy life 100%. And not actually post everything about my life online.
Yeah,
you get
I find that balance.
Yeah, 100. I don't know if
this is your full-time gig, and when we spend so much of our lives on social media.
Hard out.
Just actually relating to one another and communicating. Yeah,
hard out. And it's great. Like I love what I do, but sometimes it's overbearing, but there's more positives than negatives. And
what do you do to, well, obviously, not besides go to Thailand and Bali, what do you do for yourself to like pull back and like get yourself in check and just like take a breath?
Right, I have these me days, so like, I love going to the movies. So I'll go to the movies, and I'll just spend time by myself and watch a movie, go out for like lunch and stuff, and just chill. Like I prioritize like that kind of stuff, because I'm like, bro, this is so hectic. Like ever since I got off from Thailand, like it's been like this. Like I actually haven't like had time to like settle in and be like, organize my life.
You're just still going.
Yeah. But it's like at the moment it's been all good, but probably when I get back home, probably like,
and I guess
structure.
There's the thing with momentum as well, and you joke like, oh, if the social media thing doesn't work, you know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So do you think about that as well? Because now you have reach, you have cool contacts, you have people who understand how much you're embracing the culture and keen to learn and be a part of something bigger. Do you reflect on that as well? Of like, cool, I'm here now. I don't know where I'm gonna be tomorrow. Like, are there other things or other areas that you have interests in that you could be looking into?
Yeah. So my mind's always everywhere, so I never know like what I'm gonna do.
Undiagnosed ADHD.
Yeah, actuals. I don't want to diagnose myself because I'm pretty sure I am. but yeah, like I'm such like I'm like a free spirit. I like to just try everything and do everything and just try new things and stuff. Like taking up boxing, like training and stuff. Like that was fun. That was something new in that to do and stuff, and you know, just going with the flow of everything. I'm such like everything will happen, you know, like God will show me the way. He will put me where I need to be and stuff, and what I need to do in life and stuff. So I'm just like, whenever someone goes, do you have any goals for the future? I go, just live, eh?
Just let it
Just
happen, eh?
just let it happen and just go with whatever and stuff. Maybe like if I know that I really want something, like I really, really want something, I'll go full head in it and I'll do it. But I think for me, I'm just at the moment, I'm just like, I want everything.
I want it all.
Yeah. And I want everything, and I just want to do just whatever and just see wherever it takes me, you know? Like,
Good on you. You're so young and you've got so much potential. Like, obviously, you're an incredible creator already at such a young age.
yeah.
What's your advice to our rangatahi who would be considering getting into content creating?
I would say be yourself 100%. Like, be yourself. Don't be anyone who you're not, because when you meet people in real life, it shows, bro. It shows, bro. It really shows. So just be you. Just don't, you know, just do whatever you want. Just be yourself and don't hold back from your dreams. Like, if you want something, just go for it. If people are like putting you down, shush, tell them to shush and just do it, because you never know where you're going to be. Like, you know, like if I ever listen to any hate comments or whatever, I don't, because I don't care. So like, you know, like I wouldn't be where I am today and progressing into the things that I want to do. I've always been like such a person to like dabble into things. So if you want to dabble into things, if you want to take on content creating, do it, bro. Pick up your phone. I mean, watch some videos if you want to get into like, you know, some people's content where they want to make skits, watch how they make it, and and just like replicate that, but with you in a better way, you know, and just try it. Why not?
You've really inspired me, because as a 35-year-old mother of 3 feral Comedy Māori.
Yeah.
But there's always something, and that's the thing, like, we connect with the human in front of you. That's the thing. So what you're saying, it sounds simple, but for a lot of people, as soon as you put that camera in front of you, or as soon as you have to do that, you
put your mask on.
You automatically start to act out a little bit, you know, like you do something that is not actually what it is. So it can be challenging for a lot of people to be yourself. Like you said, oh, I got 3 kids, 35 years old. Wow, I can think of so many cool things of you recording your breakfast, you know, like waking the kids up. Like, that would be interesting, but maybe you're like, oh, that's the part that I don't want to show. But maybe that's exactly what
I think
people would appreciate.
The part people would want to see is me losing my absolute shit. You know, like, why is no one listening to me? I'm gonna lose this shit before anyone listens. You know, and then like, all right, let's go.
Like an awesome video idea is like that, what we were talking about before, and like you talking to them in English and then growling them in te reo Māori.
Oh yeah.
Like that's so relatable, and that's how I'd pick my content as well, is like creating something like that and turning it into a video. Yeah. So like doing relatable things like those things is funny, and like people love that. Love that. So I'd say, like, as advice, if you want to make content, that'd be great.
Can you reenact your most cringy video for us? You can say no.
Probably like musically, when you got like a sound and stuff, and you're just like,
have you, Maddie?
Like that.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, Maddie will find something for us.
Oh my gosh. What kind of sound?
What is that?
Oh, do I get to
What
pick
kind
it?
of phone is that?
I don't know, a phone. It's got no. This
What's the
is
quality like?
She's like, it's shit quality. Yeah, actually, it actually is a shit quality camera. Give me a
YouTube in it. No, I'm joking. Do you have something that you remember doing it that you enjoyed?
No.
Doing, or was it no?
Can you just give us a demo of how you make content, like right now?
How you make content?
Yeah, just make us a little piece of content right now, like, if you don't mind.
What kind of content? Skits take for ages, bro. I'll tell you that. Like, skits take for ages. Because, like, how we do it is, like, we have, like, our notes, right? And we script out each of, like, the people's bits and stuff. And then we change, like, the angles of it.
Yeah.
And sometimes those take for ages
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff. Yeah. I don't know.
Just do a you selfie one.
No way. No way.
Cringy shit, eh?
No, yes.
She does it all the time, Maddie.
There's, you know that trend where there's like that fighting trend right now, and it's like, and you hit them, and you're like this, bro, out of it, right?
Like a video game.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a trend like this at the moment. First time I did it, bro, I look unco as, and I'm just like, bro, I'm like, oh no, straight up. I reckon back in the days when TikTok first started, they had the best like dancing trends and stuff and music and stuff, and now it's just like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what's going on.
What was your thing growing up, like on TV, cartoons or Aotearoa shows that you used to watch, or people that you
Were you a
looked up to?
Pukana fan?
No, I never watched Whānau, eh?
Oh, see, I'm real.
'Cause I can't understand te reo Māori, you know, so, they had subtitles, eh? Yeah, nah. It was like, What Now?
yeah. I was a big What Now fan.
Oh, High Five. You know, there'd be like that church channel on TV2 and then
Five in the
you
air,
watch High Five.
let's do
Yeah.
it together.
that. Nah, my favorite was Digimon. Do you guys know Digimon?
Digimon, yeah.
I love
Big
Digimon.
bad Digimon.
Digital Monsters, Digimon. Yeah, bro, I love Digimon. And we went to Thailand and they had like these little Digimon like ball things that you could buy. And I was like, yo. And I took them back to my sister. She's like, oh my gosh, we got Greymon. I was like, yo. But yeah, I love Digimon growing up. Like, I was such a boy. Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh. What's another one? Yeah, Pokemon. Yeah. What's that dragon? That red dragon one? Oh, you guys won't know me.
I don't know.
No, they come up to it, but yeah, I won't
He's
know
like
that one.
the dragon or something. He had like, I don't even know what it is, but he turned into a dragon or whatever. But yeah, all those kind of like old school like programs. It's what I kind of like watched.
Pokemon.
Yeah, not really informational relative ones that I should be watching.
But I was thinking about cartoons and stuff because Pokemon was the biggest thing.
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
I watched a lot of that. Yeah.
You weren't in here earlier, but I was asking who the Simpsons fan was. Kia ora, my bro.
Yeah.
I watched Simpsons too. It was so great. So we've got Abu up here. I said to Judah, like, can you name all these characters? And she's like, oh yeah, there's Hapu. It's Abu. Yes, he looks Hapu.
But I was confident too. I was like, yeah, Hapu. I don't know.
Office guy.
The
boss man. The meanie.
The news guy.
Say it again.
Get someone and see which one.
The Māori version of the Simpsons.
Oh, Hapu.
Anyone. Just see which name it would come to it. Yeah.
Who is this one?
Oh, bro, I don't know. Isn't he just like an extra walking around with headphones on?
How would you name him? Come up with a name. That's your show.
What's that? What's that thing called? That blue thing?
His Walkman.
Yeah, Walkman guy. Walkman guy.
I think it's Otto, isn't it? The bus driver. He drives the school. He drives the school bus.
Oh, I forgot about that bus.
Yeah. No, but you got good ones, and you got Maggie as well, right? You remember?
No, I didn't get Maggie. Nah, I was like, that girl.
I was like, she got about 2 out of 26.
Nah, I think I only got 1.
That would be cool. Like, so we had some cool guests coming to the show talking about voiceover and stuff.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Like, do the voice for a cartoon or something.
Oh, bro, I reckon that would be so mean. If anyone out there needs someone to do a voiceover, I reckon I'm the person. You know, look at me. I can sound like this. No, I won't.
You know the lady from Hunt for the Wilder People? And she's like,
The police officer?
Ricky Baker's a
Yeah.
real bad egg.
Yeah.
So I can't remember the movie that she was did the voice narration for. This is gonna annoy me. I'll find out before you go.
Yes.
But I was watching this animated movie with my kids, and we're about halfway through, and I was like, that's the Ricky Baker's a real bad egg lady. I don't even know her name, Aotearoa, but I was just like, that's it. And it was. I'm sure she won like an Academy Award or a Grammy or got nominated or something for her mahi, and it's a Pixar movie.
Yeah, I know. Can you actually find it?
I'm going to find out for you.
Yeah, because... No, I didn't even know. I wouldn't...
I'm sure it's about feelings or something. Oh, that's going to drive me
Feelings?
nuts. I'll find out what the movie's called for you.
Yeah.
Promise.
That would be cool, like, to tap into film as well. That would be awesome. Film, that would be cool to tap into as well.
100%. Like, I think if you're doing, like, where we are now, progressing into film and stuff, I don't know where though. I wouldn't know where I go. Maybe a director one day. I don't know. Might come off with a great story. I love, like, rom-coms. I want to make my own one, even though they always end up the same.
Boy, your rom-com would be hilarious. Because it'd start with, got an eye problem. Yeah. And then it'd...
Yeah. I reckon like a New Zealand rom-com would be hilarious, bro. I would love to make something with it.
You did kind of like an office one, right? I
Yes.
saw that. That was pretty cool.
The 9 to 5ers. So Riggs and Dan and them all did up that script and stuff and got funded for that. And we did that and it was so cool. It was so cool to be a part of that set and like actually kind of act in a way. And I was like, oh wow. And I watched it back and I was like, I'm not too bad. I mean, I've got a lot to work on, but I'm not too bad.
So well produced as well.
Yeah,
so well
yeah.
made, that one. Who was the production behind the one? Who was the team? That was pretty solid.
I don't even know, like the name of the team.
Yeah, like who produced that series?
That's a great question because I
That was
don't know
good.
the name of the media thing, but I just know that Regan.
Shout out Regan.
Yeah, Regan. He wrote up the script and stuff, and they just produced it for online series on TikTok and that. So yeah, I don't know, I might.
So much potential.
I don't know. Who,
I love how you just totally heard that. Great question.
Yeah.
I say that to my kids all the time. That's a really great question. You should do some research on that.
So just before we carry on, so for the people watching us, while Judah has a sip of the water and Maddie looks at me like, what are we doing? For the people who are watching us, just go on our live chat and write it down. Why should you win this beautiful hat for soil and sand? The best answer, which we're going to choose, of course. Why not? We'll take it home. You're going to send us a
Probably
DM.
next week. Hey.
Next week, yeah. Should we do next week? We're not doing a show. Should we do it on our social media anyway?
Yes. And we get contact. We contact
Cool.
the people.
So write a comment if you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube. Why should you win this beautiful, cool ass hat from Soil and
And
Sand?
be funny, not sad, please.
Yeah. You know,
Funny, not sad.
we're talking to Judah, so be funny, be cool. Yeah. Cool. Would you have a podcast, Judah? Would you run a podcast?
Me and Nixon started one, and we didn't finish it. You know what name it was called? Useless Duo. That's exactly right, because we didn't finish. We didn't finish the podcast.
Like
Great status.
See, like I said, I like to dabble into everything, and sometimes things are just not made for me, and that was probably it. But yeah, I don't know. It would have to be like if I am gonna do podcasts, it'd probably be something that I'm passionate about talking about, and I don't know. No.
I suppose you being a content creator and TikToking and being on social media all the time, that's almost like...
Yeah, like you kind of like tell everyone what you're really kind of doing and stuff. But I'd say I don't know if I'll do a podcast again. Not too sure. No. Maybe about mental health. I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's heaps of mental health ones about that. You know.
We were talking about that coming to the studio, right? About like the importance of bringing that up and how you approach it as well.
Yeah.
So is it something that you like to talk about? Do you feel like it's something easy to talk about amongst your friends and the people you collaborate with?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's somewhat, you know, some you don't want everyone to know everything in your life. You know, I'm such like I only talk to like the people that I'm really comfortable with, which is like my go-to person would probably be my sister's aunt. Like we're growing up to each other, she knows everything about my life and that, and I feel comfortable talking to her about like all my feelings and what I'm going through and whatnot. I tell those around me and whatnot, how, if I'm ever going through stuff and stuff, but mostly I'm probably talking to my sister and that and kind of just figure it out on my own, And
What about supporting other people? Do you feel like you end up being that ear or that shoulder to lean on for your peers and your friends?
Yeah, definitely. And they come to me and like I'm such a straight up person, so I'm not very like sugarcoating person, and I just kind of give it to them straight if they need like
sometimes you need the what up
advice.
say.
Yeah. And I'm definitely that person. I expect those of my mates to be like that towards me as well. If there's something that's going on or like I'm like being a certain way, I would be like
every now and then you need the like there, and sometimes you need the bar.
Yeah. I'm both, guys. I'm both. Yeah. Majority, I'm the straight up one. But like, yeah, I'm not like affectionate. Like, I don't like.
I'm not
like,
a touchy person.
Yeah. I only do like with some certain people, like, but I don't like really like hugging everyone and stuff. Sometimes like people, I'm like, well, I'm just like, oh, okay. But
it's awkward when you're at the marae and everyone's
yeah. Well, you have to be like, okay.
The cheek.
Yeah, hard, not the neck, the cheek. Bro.
Oh, the neck, the neck.
No, you know the miss ones where you missed everything.
Or you going for the end up doing the hongi kiss?
Yeah. It's like, or like, what are we going for? A handshake or
just the awkward?
Yeah. Or you go, yeah. This is like, bro, come on. Bro. Yeah, I don't like the awkwardness. I'm like, oh, just tell me what. Going hongi. So I go slow.
But then you're almost like too far. Like,
yeah. So
and there's just our chair brother.
Actuals.
Hey JT, one of our friends went for a kiss and someone else went for a hangi and then ended up kissing a nose or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, I won't mention names, but yeah, that did happen. Just well, she was female, just a kiss on the cheek, not the hongi.
Ended up with a nose.
And I like, suck that bugger, clear out of that. So, yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, we've all.
Yeah. Oh, bro, that's so embarrassing. I'm like, walk past. Why did I do that?
Awkward.
Yeah, hard.
What's the code?
Even like some of the boys recently, like see like when I see my mates say my sister gives me shit. She goes, why are you such a boy? Like I give them like the whole like brother,
yeah,
like,
I do that.
Sure, brother. And, like I only do that to like my bros and stuff. And she's like, what's wrong with you? Why do you do that? You're so not a girl. And I was like, shush. I only do it to my bros, bro. And like one of the boys at the shoot was coming up to me, and like he was like this, and I was like, slapped his hand. I hugged him, and I was like, he walked away, and I was like, told his brother, I was like, bro, I just like slapped your brother's hand and hugged him, but he was going for the hug. But his arms are too wide, like bring them down here and that or something. I don't know, but indicate that you're coming in for a hug and not a handshake.
Actually, some of your content that has made me lol real hard is like I think it was like being asked on a date or going on a date.
Going on a date?
Was it? It was like, it was a couple of years ago.
Would have not made that, I reckon.
Nah, there was something. I'm going to find it for you.
Was it like for Valentine's?
Might have been. I don't know. I watch a lot of content.
Might have been a Valentine's like skit that I made.
It was like an awkward skit about someone asking you out or going on a date or something. I'm going to find it.
Did I make it or did one of the boys make it?
I think one of the boys made it.
Probably next week.
Like, I've got heaps.
I don't know. Yeah, no, they made like out of it ones. Like even like Oos crack up because even freaking whenever I meet them, they always tell me this. He's like in the car and he's like videoing himself and he goes, oh yeah, I'm just here with my girlfriend, and then I like respond, and I'm like, I'm your cousin. He goes, just say it for the Instagram story, bro. And then I was like, but I'm not, you're yuck. And so saying stuff like that, And everyone loved it. They were like cracking up laughing and stuff because I think people actually relate to that. And I was like, how do you relate? I was like, you guys do that? That's out of it. But yeah, I think this is a whole cousin joke that everyone finds like hilarious, because it's so true. It's so true. Everyone in every family knows that they've dated their cousins, or there's that one family member that probably has, or whatever. Oh, yeah.
How was Waitangi?
Waitangi was mean. That was my first time ever being there and meeting you guys too. Such a spiritual feeling going up to the actual ground. Like as we were walking there, I was like, bro, we're literally like walking history right now. Like, this is so crazy.
All together.
Yeah. And I was like, this is so crazy. And like, what's his name? Who made the Aotearoa? What's his name? The kaupapa they were part of? I forgot.
Tommy and T.
Yeah. Wait, I was like,
So good.
We're gonna tag him.
taking myself the whole way. Anyway, like that was so cool, and like his whole visual behind that and stuff was crazy, and like his grand
Moho.
Yep. His whakaaro about like even him. Cause you guys know the story behind why he did like the whole crawling on the ground and stuff, eh?
The lizards.
Yeah, the lizard stuff, and he had like a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was telling us this whole story in that, and I was like, bro, that's crazy. Like you like visual that, and like even the sound he was listening to getting to there and like, using that whole thing. I was like,
Pink Floyd.
oh, that's great. Yeah, and I was like, that's so buzzy and like that's so beautiful and stuff, and very new era. They're like us all coming through, you know. So yeah, that was real cool experience. Amazing.
It was real cool as well. Obviously we met you guys all up there, had my boys and stuff, but I remember we were walking back over the bridge to Paihia, and all the kids were popping manus, obviously.
Yeah.
But you know, there was like thousands of people trying to cross that bridge at the same time. And is it what's your friend's name? Is it Grace? No, what's her name? Sorry. Georgia.
Grace.
I was like, Grace, you look like a Grace. No, you don't. Sorry, aroha mai kare. Watching you guys making content on the bridge, like interviewing the kids and like mana waves in Hada, obviously. And,
Yeah.
of course we're Māori. And then
Yeah.
popping manus and stuff. And it was just really cool to see you guys in your natural element doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And the kids loved it, and you guys were like getting mobbed to the point where we had to like jump over the little like wooden barrier between the footpath and the road and get on the road because you guys were just being mobbed by tamariki trying to get a photo. And
yeah, people were walking past her and they're like, oh my gosh, move. And I'm like, bro,
we're trying.
I'm trying to go. But it was so cool to meet everyone there and like for the kids to come up to us and be involved with all the content and stuff as well. That was awesome and stuff. But it's crack up because sometimes like when we do interviews and stuff, we don't have enough time to like shoot all the content and stuff. So we're like, thanks guys, and like if it's like a real serious shoot, like because we've been on shoots and it's been like real serious and stuff, and then like kids will come up with photos and it's like it's cool as, but then there's like a point where we have to be like, I don't want to be mean, but I want to be like, bro, we don't have enough time to like shoot all this, like have this profile piece right now. We've got to like bang it out and then, you know, go and stuff, and then we'll say hi afterwards and that. But no, it's cool. It's so cool. Yeah.
I don't see that often in New Zealand. Like in some countries, there's this thing with the fame and the artists and people like chasing up famous people or celebrities. But this is something that in a way you guys have. You have a little bit. You were telling me that like compared to 1Code6 is a bit different because he you know there's more people following him probably who would recognize him. But you get that as well in the streets. And how does it feel like? Is it something that you appreciate? Does it get a bit like tiring sometimes? Not criticizing because we know that it's a natural thing. You're putting yourself out there, but like, is it something that takes energy? That it's demanding that you got to be prepared. Like I'm going out and I'll be prepared that people might come and chat with me. And
majority of the time I already know it's kind of just gonna happen. You know, it comes with it, and I love it. Like I love like meeting people and stuff. Like if it wasn't for them, then I wouldn't be here, you know, so I wouldn't really turn down anything. If they're coming up for a photo, I wouldn't turn them down. So I would always do it and stuff within reason. Like if I'm eating, like, I don't really want to take a photo if I've got like food all over my face, you know what I mean? Like, so that's just like the timings of when to like approach someone. Yeah, just to be like mindful of that. But
preferably not in the wharepaku.
Yeah.
But while I've got like, you know, sapasui halfway to my mouth.
I know, because then I'm like, wait, I got so I got anything, and they'll say like, nah, and I'm like, okay, cool. And I was like, yeah, let's take the photo. But nah, it's for me, I'm fine with it because, I just always remember, like, if it wasn't for them, then I wouldn't be here. I think the only hardest times is when you're actually going through something or if you didn't really have a great day and then you kind of have to, like,
Keep up
fake
that
it.
persona.
Yeah, you kind of have to be like, like, you just be like, hey, yeah, and just do it and be like, okay, cool. And then go about your business again. But
And then carry on crying.
Yeah, actually. But sometimes, like, I've been in situations like that and them actually coming up to me and saying hi, like, actually made my day even better. So, like, it has its goods and it's, like, times, but majority of the time it's always good. It's always good.
When you were younger, who were, like, the role models that you were looking up to? Did you always know you wanted to get into content creating or being on screens, aspiring to that some, like, sort of fame to some capacity, or?
Yeah, nah, really.
No, you just kind of...
Out of it, because a lot of people that are in what I'm doing actually do have that mindset of, like, before they actually got into it, they've actually, like, wanted to get into or, like, looked up to people where they thought that, maybe I should give it a go. But I've never had, like, I never thought I would be in the industry. It kind of just all happened.
Naturally, organically.
Yeah. And that was so weird because that's how, like, opened up to my eyes of, like, trying new things. Like, I never knew I would ever be in this kind of area, tried it, and then now, look, I've, like...
This is your world.
Yeah, and it's my world now. And, bro, I'm so happy I did it because I love it. Like, I love media and I love meeting new people and I love trying new things because there's always something new within media that you can try. It's always, you're always growing within it. It's not always just making TikToks. I don't just do that. Like, I go on shoots. Sometimes I'm, like, helping out on the direct things and, going on, like, doing profile pieces and stuff and, like, being a presenter on, like, a show or something. Like, it's so all different. And that's what I love about where I am at the moment. And I think that's pretty much where I think I'm going to be. Yeah, no.
So if there was some sort of media job in Aotearoa that would be, like, the next po-tama for you or, like, the top, the thing where you're like, I made it, what would it be?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, maybe probably be on a movie or like the cartoon character with the voiceovers. I would love to do that. Honestly, I think if I did that, I'd be like, yeah, bro, I'm the man, bro. Let's go. Yeah, I'd probably something like that. What's just
cool.
a feature on something like that? I reckon that'd be so sick.
That's mean.
There you
Definitely.
go. There you go. I love that.
Thank
you so much for joining us. What a pleasure.
Bro, is that it? Bro, we were going off way, bro. We were like, no,
don't stop.
That was crazy.
That's how we do it. Do you like the trip? How was the flight to Whitianga?
Okay.
Hey, guys, did that compete with Thailand? Or was it scary?
Judah's face was amazing when she landed, man.
I was like, as we landed, bro, I was like, I looked out the window and I looked out on the other side. I was like, bro, where's the runway? Did we just land on a farm? I was like, did we just land on someone's land? And then, as they turned the plane around, I was like, geez, are we going off again? Like, did we just, like, miss the whole runway? And then I was like, no way, because I couldn't see any buildings and nothing and no other planes. I was like, you're joking. And then we got up to the place and I was like, oh, shoot, what the heck, we're here? And I was like, is this safe, bro?
If it starts unbuckling, you're like...
Yeah. I was like, what the heck? No, I was buzzing out about that. No. Yeah, but it was great. View's amazing.
Nice.
Beautiful. Coming over here. Hair's freaking amazing too.
Awesome.
Yeah. No, I loved it. Thank you, guys.
Shout out to Barry Air for supporting the ALTBAYS
Oh, yeah,
Table
sorry, guys.
Talk. No.
Sorry.
But that's the coolest thing about having them as a supporter because people are so honest about that. Like, that is an adventure.
Yeah.
A lot of our guests say that, when they start descending, they're like, where's the runway? And then they land here and they're like, that was amazing.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for supporting us for over a year now. Barry Air sends beautiful guests from Auckland to Whitianga to be a part of our show. So thank you so much. Also, Peninsula Motel, Mr. Fred, coming to welcome us. Make sure that Judah is sleeping well tonight. Yeah, and Basker, that Kai, eh?
Bro, that was mean. I'm not even joking.
Whānau.
I'm not even joking, guys. If you guys ever come to Whiti, try. What is it?
Basker.
Bro, their food, their meat is like mouth drooling. It is actually so good. I just kept on eating and wasn't even talking to these guys.
Our homies, they don't eat meat. So Judah and I had like a whole roast to ourselves.
Actuals, we smashed that back. It was so good.
But that's the beautiful thing about basket.
Look, there they are on the screen right now.
Yeah, they are on the screen, and they do cater for everyone. So they made every Tuesday they have the roast night.
Yeah.
So they made a beautiful spread here for us, but they also send us some jackfruit.
Oh, that was beautiful too.
Yeah. So thank you so much. If you are coming to the Coromandel, make sure to check them out. PeninsulaMotel.co.nz, barrierair.kiwi, and Baska on social media. It's Baska Fitianga. And Baska Fitianga, am I saying it right? Have we got the thing? We'll check in a minute when it shows on the screen. BASKER. Thanks for Daisy and AJ. What's coming up? Judah, what should we expect? Like any projects, anything that you can share or not yet?
I don't even know, bros. I can't even think right now. I've got so much going on. There's too much going on. Just look out on the
me
social.
day coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just have to fit that in my schedules of so much work. But yeah, no, I don't even know. Just watch out for whatever happens, guys. I can't really think about it right now. There's too much things going on.
We really appreciate you being so cool.
Thank you.
Chatting with us. When you were overseas, I'm like, whoa, Judah is overseas, and replying to us saying that day doesn't work, but I'm keen to come. So thank you so much. It's a big support for us, what you're doing. We really appreciate it.
No, thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me on. You guys, you guys are awesome. Hosted me well. Amazing.
Yeah, he mahi ana ki a koe e hoa. Just awesome to have such awesome role models for our rangatahi and your whole crew at Hahana and your homies. Just, yeah, keep doing what you're doing. It's awesome to have role models for our tamariki Māori.
Yeah, thank you guys. You guys too. Keep doing what you guys are doing. It's great.
We will. Thank you. Mary, can you pass me the last one? There you go. I have to say, this is a beautiful issue number 16, Coromine magazine. So if you live in the Coromandel, you will be lucky to find it in most of the establishments, most of the cafes, and New World, Whitianga, Fresh Choice in Waihi, Countdown, Paeroa. We have a bunch of magazine stands now around the whole peninsula. And if you don't live in the Coromandel, or if you couldn't find your physical copy, make sure to check the magazine on coromines.nz. We have an audio version because accessibility matters.
Yes,
right, Judah?
Yes.
And look, there's a QR code here.
Well, I can hear someone breathing like. I was like, who's breathing like that? Sorry.
I'm talking.
It's you.
Not even. Don't even lie.
Issue 16 Coromine magazine. If you are a business owner, make sure to hit us up because ads in the Coromine magazine go a long way, of course, because, you know, it's hard to get rid of this magazine. It stays in the cafes and all the establishments. And look how cool. I love this double page here. It's our friend Annemiek Creighting. She does mosaics. She used to run the bird rescue in Kuatunu, and now she doesn't do that anymore, but she turned the space into a beautiful art studio where she does her mosaics. And I gotta say it, Maddie, there's a double page for Let's Go Descarrego.
Hey.
Yay.
And
We'll be opening for
Tikitane on the 22nd of June. So if you are in the Coromandel, or if you're not, but you would love to come on a cool adventure, make sure to check the Beat Ferry webpage, and they will have this. I think it's Tikitane's website actually.
yeah,
selling,
tickets.
isn't it?
But you can look at Beat Ferry, and the link is there to go through tikidub.com and get your tickets, which I think are almost sold out.
There you go. So have to be fast.
His wonderful wife, DJ Axis, will be playing as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Judah.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, Maddie.
Thanking you
Thanks,
all.
crew.
Por
Thank you,
Marie.
Puma.
Oh, and by the way, this is the last show in this studio. So the ALTBAYS crew is moving to a beautiful new studio. So we're stoked to have Judah closing the activities here in this beautiful studio, and you will see us maybe in 2 or 3 weeks back in the new fresh studio. We'll keep you guys updated on social media because we want to show the process of building a third studio in 2 years.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
our second. We'll be going to the
Oh,
third.
wow.
Going to our third studio. It's gonna be fun. So make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah,
Like and subscribe. over
Like and
here.
subscribe. Comment down below. Judas the best. No.
Judy's the best. We'll bring you back. I'll see you guys soon. Kakite. Peace.
Alrighty.
Bye.